Angeles.
That is crazy.
I believe they both happened in the 90s also.
Yeah, I was going to ask a date, but I figured you were going
to. No, they happened the same year.
No way.
I swear to God, 1997.
All right, remind me to check that next time.
I'd be like, oh, no way, it's the same robbery.
Oh, no.
Remind me to check that next time, the fucking title. Okay.
Do you think it changed? Or do you think we just had to start a new one?
No, I literally stopped it and restarted it because last week it only worked on half the platforms. So
okay.
So like Twitch still has 2 Halloween specials.
Gotcha.
Which is fucking annoying.
Truly. Well, we gotta make sure we'll fix that next time on Uneducated Scholars Z.
Z.
We starting fresh?
We
Well, at this point, we may as well.
Doing it fresh.
Fresh.
Bro,
it's hot down here.
It is.
It's hot.
That's why you gotta unzip those pants and turn them into shorts, baby.
I don't. Oh, these aren't the convertibles, dude.
Oh, no?
No.
Get the hard tops.
No, they're not the convertibles. Gotta get the hard tops.
The soundboard recording?
All right. Mm-mm.
No. Oh,
Nope.
no.
Nope, it's not. Okay. What's the sequence?
I'll do it real quick.
No, just tell me the sequence.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what the word is.
Square, triangle, circle.
Thank you, Jelly Jelly, for letting us know everything is fixed now. Hello, Cyber Honey. Thank you guys for checking us out.
Hey, baby.
It's only 10:12. We're
having technical difficulties.
But this is.
Oh, you did it.
Uh-oh. For reviewers, James, your calves are a hit right now.
Dude, his calves are nice.
Look at those.
See this shit.
He can dunk on an 8-foot rim. That's not a joke. What's so funny?
Imagine if I was 2 feet taller.
Yo.
Imagine if I was 7'10". Uh-oh. Coors Cameron coming out, baby.
Coors Cameron. I get the tall boys. Okay. Without further ado, extremely sorry, Jelly Jelly. We had to restart. But anyways, welcome everybody. We are the Uneducated Scholars. My name's Cameron. With me I have
James.
Hank.
Damn.
I was fast.
Quick. Gotta keep up.
And this week we're going to learn how to not rob a bank. Because we didn't do it. We swear.
We did not do it.
But I can tell you guys how to do it.
Well, first off, I want to clarify the difference between a robber and a burglar.
Robber and a burglar. What do you think a robber versus a burglar is?
Well, one of them's got a burger.
And one of them, the guy's name's Rob.
Exactly, Rob Lowe.
Oh, Rob Lowe's just in the description there.
He is, yeah, he's all robbers.
Yeah, he's the biggest con man in history, isn't he?
Whoa. Rob Lowe is awesome, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't trust him.
Oh.
It's just the way he looks.
Whoa.
He's definitely
Too
a
good for you.
reptile. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he looks like Rob Pelinka.
Definitely a reptile.
What about Rob Thomas?
Rob Thomas? I can't even picture him.
That's fucking funny.
What about Mike Hawk?
Who the hell's Mike Hawk? What does he have to do with robbery?
He's robbing cradles
Night
and
Watch?
graves. Nighthawk.
What's your guess, Hank? What's your guess of the difference?
Rob has to be a guy named Robert, and then he's Robin.
I know it's going to have some stupid criteria. All right,
All
tell
right.
me, James.
It's all wrong.
It's all wrong.
You guys have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, it was the Swiss cheese, wasn't it?
It was.
It's not a cheeseburger.
If you
with
guys
American.
had
it's the one with the fucking
understood
Swiss.
that
Freaking
your name has to
Europeans.
be Rob as a middle name, not as a first name. That's what a robber is. No. So a robber is somebody who's going in guns a-blazing, putting them hostages down. It's a stick up.
So
They're coming in hot.
Gotcha.
Hot.
Stick 'em up.
Put 'em up. And then your burglar is coming in sneaky and quiet, late at night, not worrying about nothing because they got it all figured out.
He's got fucking gloves on.
He's got the blueprints in his backpack.
He's like dodging the lasers and
Dodging
shit.
the lasers.
Inside job.
Yeah,
Yep.
inside job.
Probably going to take more than one guy to do that, though, you know?
No.
Could just be one really good
Maybe
guy.
even 6 guys.
I believe it's 5 guys.
So let's talk
Burgers
about
and
6
fries.
guys that got away with it.
6 guys?
6 guys that got away with
Oh,
it.
so you were foreshadowing there. Okay.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
just great
okay.
podcasting right there.
That's the money being thrown by the by the burglars.
Is that how they
You
got
didn't hear
caught?
that. Yes.
They're making it rain on
That's
the
the
roof.
money our sponsors were thinking about giving us. They're just
And then they were just like, bring
Yeah,
it
then,
back.
like, send it back. Send it back.
So these guys, this is called the Dunbar bank robbery. Happened in 1997. Oh, keep in mind, I'm going to be talking about 2 incidences here. The Dunbar bank robbery and the North Hollywood shootout. The North Hollywood shootout is the most violent in U.S. history, while the Dunbar was the biggest payout in U.S. history.
Dunbar being the company.
Yeah.
Okay. They drive trucks, right?
Yes. No. I think
Is it a
that
bank?
I think it's also a bank.
Like a
I think that
credit
the
union?
Dunbar. Yeah.
I've never heard of the financial institution Dunbar. I thought it was just like an armored vehicle, fucking.
Like a
I
Bruce
think
truck?
that it's where
Yeah.
they packed the Dunbar trucks. Then
Okay.
would that make sense?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So it wasn't necessarily a bank robbery, but it was money from the bank in
Alright.
that case. Okay. So these guys, actually, I'll start to say the Dunbar. This happened in Los Angeles in 1997. The North Hollywood shootout also happened in 1997. So these 2 huge bank robberies that are historic happened in the same year, in the same city.
And I'm.
Pretty absolutely wild.
Isn't there some fucking statistic to it, like this time of day or at this date, like it was some ridiculous statistic of how it was like 40% of murders just went unsolved. You know what I mean? Like you could literally get away with murder at
in
this
Los
time.
Angeles in 1997?
No, I'm just saying in general, in 1997. Like
1997 was not a good year.
no,
Wow.
they weren't having a great time.
People kind of like chilling, not worrying about
Apparently
the
not.
villains.
They were all high, dude.
What?
I don't know.
If it weren't for the damn
The
marijuana,
hippies.
It's the marijuana.
the
man.
devil's lettuce getting through the kids.
I blame the Vietnam War.
Yeah, there you go.
So
It's the war on drugs doing it.
I'll tell you guys about this Dunbar
All right.
bank robbery, Dunbar truck robbery, Dunbar distribution site, whatever we want to call it.
I like the Brinks trucks.
The Brinks trucks. We're pulling out the Brinks trucks.
Brinks.
So it all starts with one guy.
Usually.
He worked in the damn company. It's an inside job.
Classic. So we got is it a burglar?
He's a burglar.
He's a burglar.
He's a burglar. So he's a pretty wise guy.
Wise guy, eh?
He's like, okay, let me figure out the patterns of everything. He starts studying when the trucks come, when the trucks leave, how they pack the trucks, where they packing the trucks from, what room's that in, how do they get in the room, where are all the cameras at, where is the camera footage located. He studies this place hands down pretty well, actually.
Inside and out.
Inside and out.
He's drawing it on a fucking whiteboard in his office. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's-
"All right."
Yeah.
He's got it all mapped out.
Yeah, he got it. And then he actually ran out of room, so he actually had to buy another whiteboard, start drawing some more planning. But so he ends up recruiting a squad. The squad, most of them are related to him. You
They're
know how that
brothers.
goes.
No, I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, I don't either.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So I guess if I'm gonna do a robbery, I gotta hire people that's related to me.
I think it just happens a lot. I think people who just like have this master plan.
I can only trust
They
you,
usually-
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Exactly.
I got a big plan.
Somebody asked what today's topic is. We're talking about bank robberies in the U.S. Talking about 2 specific ones.
Oh, it's Hareen.
Love you, Hareen.
Hareen the Bean.
Hareem the Bean. So what was I at? He said, so yeah, he's recruiting everybody. He's got it all planned out. He studied this place hands down constantly. And now it's time to do it.
All right.
Showtime.
So he's got his team. He's got his plan on the whiteboard.
They all
in
got
the
their
office.
gloves on.
All right.
They're ready to get in this place nice and quiet, nice and smooth.
I have a question.
Let's
How
hear it.
long do you think it took this guy to plan all this out?
Probably, I mean, like at least a few months.
You think in a year to like pull off something
Well,
this
because
big?
he probably had to get the correct position he wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if he's an inside man, then it's kind of
If he's got, if he knows where everything is inside this building, he's got to be pretty. He's not just some like guy who like been working there for like a couple months. You know?
Well, I don't know what the building looks like. If it's a small building, he could easily.
No, this is not a
scout
small
this.
building. These guys walked away with $30 million. So this place isn't gonna be just a shack.
Shack.
This place has been holding a lot of money. All right. So here's what's fun. So it's the day before the robbery. All right. The robbery's the next day. They got it all planned out. He has to go and tamper with the trucks a little bit, get that organized, a little planning ahead.
Right.
They catch him.
Okay.
They catch
He
him.
gets fired.
They catch him
The
tampering.
day before the day before the robbery.
They just fire him.
They fire him.
Okay.
But like, what the fuck? What the fuck did they expect him? What did they think that he was doing?
Exactly.
Just
but
playing around with
you
the
can't
trucks?
you can't prove anything that he was thinking, you know.
So they couldn't get the police involved, and then like,
No, they just fired him.
we gotta be on extra lookout because we just caught one of our employees trying to plan a robbery,
Exactly.
burglary against us.
All they know is he was tampering with the vehicles, and that's enough.
Yeah.
They don't know that he has all this other stuff planned, but they're just assuming that shit was sketchy.
Sketchy. Very
Definitely
sketchy.
bank robber, sketchy shit. So he tells his crew, he's like, "Fuck it, we're still gonna send it. Still gonna send it."
We're still sending it.
So
Oh wait.
they go in and they rob this place.
Still gonna send
I'm
it.
They
still-
go through the roof. They're shutting cameras off, getting rid of footage. They clean this place out.
Hold up.
What's up?
I have about 5 questions.
All right.
Oh,
How to get to the roof? Is this a tall building?
I think that he just fucking threw a ladder up there.
no.
Second question. How did he? Was there a door from the
Nah, dynamite.
dynamite? Dude, that would be so fun.
This is
No. I'm
burglary.
kidding. I'm kidding. That
Just
didn't
like
happen.
cut
That
it with a
didn't happen.
laser, like. "Nee."
I don't remember how he got in. I don't remember how they got in because it took 6 of them, and I think that they just.
You said that they got in from the roof.
Oh no, I remember. Okay. No. What happened? Okay, so there's people still working.
So is this place open like 24/7?
They've just got people there,
Okay.
just trying to keep it.
Security.
They probably do have it running 24/7 to a little bit, but they come in, and what they do is this is what's great. So he had it figured out of everybody's lunch breaks.
Oh, okay.
So they would wait for each person to go on break, and they would subdue them and get them away. They would take out one person at a time.
See, that's a hilarious scenario right there. Like, hey man, where'd Jimmy go? I don't know, man. I'm gonna take my lunch break.
If I see him out there, I'll let you know.
Fuck, man. I think Kimmy and Jimmy fucking,
Jimmy and Jimmy are making a bimmy.
they're fucking out there. I think they left, man. I'm gonna go take my lunch. It's stressing me out. Next guy goes.
Next guy. And then they're all in the bathroom just looking at each other like, damn it.
We're fucking idiots. Well, because I mean, you got to think about how redundant your job gets. And the company wants you to always expect the worst. But
Right.
after a while, you
forget.
You get used to that level of alert, and so like little stupid shit can just be slid right by you.
Yeah, like going to lunch and you're just opening your sandwich and then somebody gets you.
Yeah,
You're like, what? Why?
Not me. I'm always on alert.
So they end up clearing out everybody, and they end up getting in there. So they pretty much just walked in, just took everything out, and bagged everything up, and they left. I don't know if they had left in one vehicle, because I believe that somebody wasn't there. It was one of the 6 wasn't with them. I'm not sure. But long story short, they end up getting caught, okay?
Busted.
They didn't just get caught. This is 2 years later.
What?
Yeah. So they were like, okay, we know this was an inside job. We got to investigate. Maybe we should start with the guy who got fired yesterday. They didn't find anything.
Nothing.
They were like, this guy's
Wait, so
innocent.
this guy robbed this place the day after he got fired?
The day after he got fired.
That is bananas.
And then they were like, it's got to be him. But they couldn't find any evidence on him.
And this
so,
was all cash?
Yeah.
I wonder how much 30 million looks like in cash.
Yeah, they just kept walking out with it. They just piled it all in. I think that's why there were so many of them. Just to be carrying the weight.
30 million pounds of cash.
So they got away.
Baby.
They got away in a fucking U-Haul truck.
So yeah, they parked a U-Haul truck outside
It
the
was
place.
a U-Haul?
Yeah.
That'd be a hilarious renting scenario.
Could you imagine? You're out like walking your dog at like midnight and you're like, oh, there's a U-Haul at the Dunder Mifflin store.
You wouldn't think anything of it.
I would.
I
I'd be
would.
like, that's pretty weird.
Really?
There's a U-Haul truck where they keep millions and millions of
God
dollars.
damn. Keep
Why
Hank
they-
away from your next bank robbery. He's just going to start calling you out.
Yeah, I guess I'm a snitch.
I'm what they call a snitch.
I'm what you call.
Speaking of snitch.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
So we're 2 years deep, and we got this fucking genius on their team. I mean, top tier, solve any math problem you got.
I mean, yeah, this mother clucker was involved in stealing $30 million. I'm assuming these have to be.
So this isn't the
somewhat
main guy.
competent
This isn't the guy who.
people. Got fired.
Yeah, this isn't the guy who came up with the whole plan. One of his guys buying a house from a realtor that he was his friend. He gave this realtor all cash with the same bank wraps still on the cash.
No.
Literally the straps that they use at the bank only for the bank. Like, people don't have these. And he just hands it to him. And the realtor's like, you robbed a bank. People don't carry this type of cash. Oh, one of their team members was an attorney. And he was helping them get tax forms done so that they could prove where their money was coming from.
Okay.
So that's what helped them for 2 years.
What
lay low.
was their getaway?
What do you mean?
Like, what were they telling people where all that money came from?
Oh, I don't know, but it was
sounds
helping.
like, it sounds like real estate. Because they got to launder it somehow, right?
Yeah, well, you have to
Exactly.
lie and tell them how they're getting all this money.
What do you, I mean, you just tell the government that you got your money from real estate.
Yeah, that's all they had to do. Was the government has to know, like, hey, why are you having all this money but there's no, like, income?
Right.
And then you're like, well, here's my taxes, and then, set it up, and you're done. So they were giving them fake tax forms, fake W-2s to cover up where the money was coming from, but it could have came from anywhere. I don't know what they were setting up the business as.
Yeah, it says they were buying property, cars, investing in companies, and writing checks on W-2 forms. Well, the W-2 forms doesn't make sense, but... Oh, Matsumoto. Yeah.
I think they're just using the W-2 forms for the cars and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
that's your pay. That's your pay from your employer. So it sounds like they were faking
Having a job.
their wages.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying about, like, that's where they had to explain where the $30 million came from.
So that guy who got fired, did he lie? Did he get a different job after he robbed the bank, or was he just like...
I don't know much about, like, what they did for the 2-year span.
No.
Yeah, there's not, like, much information on that. At least not that I was able to find. I didn't really look up their names and try to figure out exactly what they were up to. Some of them spent a lot more. Some of them only ended up spending like a year or two in prison, while the main dude ended up spending, I think, 20 years. So
Damn.
he just got out, or
That's rough.
He just got out like 2017.
yeah, maybe 20, 25 years.
Okay. So the guy paid.
Oh, the
his
guy.
money.
Oh, but I should say the guy who had given in the who given the realtor the straps of money.
Yeah.
He got turned in, but it was only him. And they were like, and then he ratted out the rest of them. He told them about the other 5. So there's your snitch. Sorry, Cameron. What were you gonna say?
No, that's what I was asking. How'd the rest of them get caught?
Yeah, that's what happened.
He squealed.
Yeah, he instantly was like, "Nope, these guys did it."
Damn. Oh yeah, it says he got 24 years in prison.
24 years. Yep.
Man, but what a cool fucking crime though.
They did pretty
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
If it weren't for somebody making a simple, dumb mistake, they probably would have gotten away with it.
No, I mean, you could just be in jail and be like, "Hey man, what'd you do?" I robbed $30 million from a bank. I'd be like, "Fuck."
He's like, "Okay."
I bet everybody in that prison is like, "Hey man, you want to be on my team?"
I doubt it.
He's like, "I bet we could get free lunch for a year.
No way. If
Nah.
We can get in that cafeteria and
That'd
clean
be
that bitch out."
Do you know where you went wrong? You
Like,
were
yeah.
you were getting people you know.
You need a guy like me, a wild card.
Wild card.
I don't know anyone.
I can't snitch you out because I don't know who you are.
All you are is whatever that number is on your shirt.
Nah, now it's Holocaust talk.
What? The
But-
fuck?
No, it's if someone was like, "Yeah, I'm in jail because I robbed a bank," I'd be like, "Well, you obviously didn't do that good of a job at it."
We lost you.
If
Me?
someone was like, "You robbed a bank, that's why you're in prison," you got caught. So why would I want to do a job with you?
Right, but I mean, everybody gets caught. But the fact that they didn't get caught for like 2 years is insane.
And the other 5 technically didn't get caught. They just got ratted out.
Yeah, and they would have probably been like feeling pretty good after them 2 years. They'd be like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah,
Like, we did it.
I think it would only take 6 months. I'd
You'd be
start
like,
being
I got
like,
away with it.
okay. It's like, I'd be only paranoid for a couple months.
Right.
And then after a couple new, items, you're like, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think I'm cool now.
Then they get real ballsy after a year. They're like, fucking take me. If they find me, they find me. It's been a good time.
Paying for real estate with cash is not a good idea, though.
Yeah, that's always a bad call.
I've always wanted to do it super legally. Pay for something like super large in cash,
In
just to
cash.
like see their face. Be like, yeah,
It happened.
how did I get it?
You don't know me.
Hard work. That's how.
Bingo.
Dun,
Like,
dun,
a couple
dun,
people who
dun,
I
dun,
know
dun.
like got a bunch of money in cash
Legally.
That way.
What was it?
A couple people I know got a bunch of money for selling their house in cash.
Oh,
So like they made like 50 plus K profit and they got cash from
Nice.
the buyer.
Damn.
And I can only imagine that is a pretty sweaty handoff that you have to make.
you're like, yo, should I count this?
Yeah, I'm like, or like imagine being followed by someone.
I'd be like, all right. Damn. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd want them to bring it to my house.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
Drop it off.
Take it to the beach, bury it.
I would definitely be bringing my gun that day.
No,
That's no joke.
I
Like,
would bring everyone who I freaking knew.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Alright."
especially if I'm dropping the gun off.
overwhelm them with numbers. Just like 30 motherfuckers walk in the house.
Yeah.
All right, hand him 1,000. Hand him 1,000.
1,000.
We're not putting any eggs in one basket.
No.
All right. Talking about a couple eggs in a basket. We're going to talk about these 2 eggheads.
Oh no, go ahead.
This
go
is
ahead.
a whole new couple of eggs.
Egghead
Egghead.
Nettie.
What?
I have a fun fact on the last robbery.
This is very
It was
sexual.
featured in the FBI files as the price of greed in season 5.
I've never seen that show.
Well, I mean, the title explains it. It's one of those fucking shows where they've got a fucking case to solve,
First 40.
and then the cast is racially diverse, and You know, there's the one cop that's
Very
a little
progressive.
racist. You know,
The bald
it's,
one?
It's every fucking cop show, dude. I swear to God, pull one up, you won't be able to forget my words.
I will not. But thank you for the invitation to watch Cops.
Cops. Filmed on location, probably half illegal. All right, so these two eggheads.
Eggheads.
This is these guys. These are something else. This is the North Hollywood shootout.
This is what comes up when you look up eggheads.
There's two of them there.
Is that?
Bro, it looks like a game show.
That's Martha Stewart.
Eggheads. It's a fucking game show.
Eggheads.
Sorry.
You know that guy in the green is the egghead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So these guys. They meet at Gold's Gym.
Oh, no
They're
way.
really into building muscle. They're really into guns. And they're also really into getting money illegally. So, one of these guys,
Sound pretty hot.
he, maybe. I don't know. There's pictures of them. You can look them up on your own time.
Incognito.
They, one of these guys has been a criminal for a while. He's been into shoplifting, little stuff, you know, stuff like that.
It's a good thing he doesn't live in Russia. My wife told me today that the first offense in Russia is 3 years in prison.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I random fact, but and then like after that, it goes exponentially up for like each offense. It doesn't really matter like what offense. It's just like the cutoff. It's 3 years, and then it's like 7, and then it's like
Double
10, and then
So your first crime needs to be really good.
right.
Go ahead and make the biggest one first.
Well, there's probably like
I'm
add-ons
only
on
getting
top
three-
of the minimum.
Nah.
you know,
You get 3 years. You went on the worst tear ever. 3
doesn't,
years.
doesn't matter what
Stole
I did.
30 million. 3 years.
Well, I'm assuming armed robbery would be more than 3 years.
Not in Russia. Everything's harder in Russia. Especially
I don't
freedom.
like where this is going.
So this is the super duper violent heist, right?
Yeah,
And what's the name of the heist?
the North Hollywood shootout.
Oh, right.
North Hollywood shootout of 1997. Los Angeles at Bank of America.
Bank of America?
Bank of America. Bank of the criminals.
Do you remember this?
Oh, I
Being
like it.
1 and 2 years old?
Bro, 97 is when they had the cool fucking
I don't know.
cars.
Not really.
97?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The cars
Just-
in 97 literally suck.
Bro, the cars from the 90s are the only ones still driving after like 200,000 miles. Think
What
about
are
that.
you talking about? Yeah, because
Our cars break after 100,000 miles. They're built to break. They weren't built to break in the 90s.
Cameron,
Hank,
take the tinfoil off your head for 2 seconds.
Hank, I'm just spitting facts.
You're spitting no facts.
How long does a Saturn run?
A Saturn?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Or
not,
like a Kia.
Or like an old
A 90s Kia.
or an old Honda, dude.
Old
Hondas today run forever.
No, they don't.
Are you kidding me?
They'll break.
No, they won't.
They'll break.
Nope.
All right, so here's my question.
I've never
Hank.
seen a Honda break.
How many cars have you fucking worked on? All right.
How many have I worked on?
Why are you questioning my authority?
Because you don't know anything about cars.
I know a lot about cars.
You don't know the difference between a brake pedal and a gas pedal.
So here's my question. Which car would you rather have in getaway? Would you rather have a Hummer, but you only have a quarter tank? Or would you rather have a Honda, but it's got 300,000 miles on it?
Give me the Hummer. I'm plowing through some stuff.
But you're
Definitely
only
the
getting
Honda.
100 feet.
I don't care.
The Honda, man. You blend right in. You know, just fucking
Little Prius just chilling.
yeah. Don't mind me.
You think Hummers look sketchy?
I think I just judge people driving Hummers in general.
That's what I mean by sketchy. I'm like, that guy, he don't care.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
think
like,
I'm
about
not going
what
to have
these-
a conversation
What
with him.
these eggheads look like? You said they're jacked baldies who
Gold
love
Gym.
getting weights And
weights, guns, and
pussy.
money.
Yeah,
That may
they're-
probably also.
They're
pussy.
probably driving a Hummer.
The pussy probably came before the money, but they realized the pussy wasn't coming, so they went and got the money first.
That adds up. That's usually the cycle.
Okay. So these guys are like, all right. Because the one guy's already a criminal. He's like, hey, man, I'm into doing this type of stuff. Let's do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Well, this is about as crazy as it damn gets.
Well, they did.
So keep in mind, cops are only carrying like 9mm pistols, 38 revolvers. Every once in a while, there's gonna be a cop with a shotgun in his car. Nobody's got guns.
I feel like the sheriff's got the shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's like that one sheriff that has a shotgun.
It's like Master Chief walking in the fucking room.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, it's
He's
Chief.
got grenades and a shotgun.
Exactly. He's got a knife, dude, strapped to his chest.
So
On
the at one point, one of these guys gets pulled over and arrested. And
Before?
yeah. So actually, forget that. They had both got arrested together with guns, multiple automatic guns.
for
So-
robbing, like armed robbery.
Yeah, because that's what they had gotten caught speeding, and this was after they had already robbed a place. So they had, they had also had armor on them, like body armor.
Yeah.
They get 100 days in jail or something like that. Both of these guys do. So they get out of jail. They're like, we can do this. They end up robbing an armor car and 2 banks, getting $1.5 million.
Oh, that's not too much.
And
Whoa.
at this point, they're riding free. Like, nobody knows they're the bandits. They had their
The
own
wet
name.
bandits.
It was like the weapon band. Then I don't know.
They
had
named
their
themselves?
Yeah, no, they didn't name themselves. They ended up getting named.
Gold gems.
They were like-
the biggest dicks.
Goldies.
Goldilocks.
Golden's Gems Guns. GGG. Trip G's. It's Phillips and Emil, by the way, is their name.
Phillips and a mill.
I don't.
Philly.
That's just
and
shortened versions of their names.
Philly and a Millie.
Watch your mouth, Millie Vanilli.
Watch it, Millie Vanilli. Let me see a marker, if you don't mind.
Philly's
All right, so I'm gonna
Philly's
set up-
looking for a Millie.
Kind of show you guys what happened.
Here comes Millie. Looking for a Billy.
So there's multiple roads where this bank is at.
Okay.
This is our area.
It's on a block. Thank you.
I feel like you didn't need to draw a square.
No. You'll understand. This is where the bank is. These are all other buildings.
Oh, here. I'll hold it for you while you draw.
No.
That way the audience can see.
I don't like that
This
idea.
You don't like it?
this is crazy.
We can hold hands while we do it.
All right. So here's our bank.
We get
These
a
are just
cash
some other
money
buildings here.
emblem to show that it's a bank.
No. Shut. Okay.
All right. So
Proceed.
they end up. So they go in here, and this is where the action happens.
All right.
It's going to end up to where there's cops all through here, and cops all up here, cops all down here.
So
It's
literally
another
all
SWAT
surrounded.
So
This is a quick drawing. This is why I didn't want to show it. This has nothing to do with everything. That was why I was like, I'm just showing you guys so I can explain it.
It looks great, dude.
Don't worry about that. Everyone knows who's the most talented drawer
that
here.
shit's trash.
Alexis says, beautiful sketch.
All right.
An
So here's
artist.
my asshole.
Yeah, I'm
friend.
sure she knows a thing or two about beautiful art. Shout out our cover.
Oh yeah, she did do our cover. It's a lovely one. Shout out to my sis.
What are you We got a drawing of me, James, and some guy named Com.
Okay, hold up.
Hold on, I'm drawing Here's my sad friends thinking they can draw better than me. And there's me in the middle, big muscles, no legs.
You can tell who goes to Gold's Gym.
I go to Gold's Gym.
Well, it's only because you're the only one with a marker. That's why you're
Fuck out of
That's
here.
why
Look
you're
at hammer and shovel head.
all the power. Bro, you didn't even add my hair.
I've got long, beautiful hair coming from mine and a beard. You got like one of these going
Dude,
on.
you look a little bit like Jesus.
Look at that.
Kind of looks like your mom.
Bro, it turned into boobs so
It did
fast.
so fast.
All right.
Your arms,
Nice.
they turned into nice boobs.
Now that we're done robbing my fucking confidence from me, we can get back to robbing the damn bank. All right, so they got this place. They go straight in, all right? They put the gun in there. This is a stick up, everybody on the ground. There was a person at the ATM. They had them get on the ground. They got everybody freaked out. They shoot some shots in the air.
How many customers are we talking?
There's probably about 30 people in there.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people.
That is a lot
There's
of
at least
people.
30 workers in there. I don't know how many like civilians are in there.
Jesus.
So they go in and they shoot some shots in the air, and they start collecting money. They end
Classic. Pop, pop. This is a robbery. Like we didn't already know.
up. Yeah, it happens
No
quick.
shit.
So they start collecting money. They start realizing there's not even close as much money as they wanted, like $750,000 short. And that's just from the tellers. They're like, okay, well, let's get in the fucking safe. And they're like, well, we have a new policy. We actually don't know the code of the safe.
You have to be a customer.
And the guy's like, what the fuck? And he literally rages and starts shooting the safe.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh yeah, that's very intelligent.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So then he goes to the manager. He's like, listen, open the ATM so I get money out of ATM. The manager's like, well, we have a new policy that I don't know the ATM codes. So now they're pissed. They're like,
Yeah.
we can't get anybody to give us codes. So they start, at this point, they've already called the cops. Cops are surrounded. And the shootout begins. This shootout lasts for a good while.
Days?
No. Probably like an hour, 2 hours.
Come on out, Jimmy.
I know.
I mean, this is real shooting.
I ain't coming out. Give me these motherfucking barcodes, dude.
The cops at one point, they're all piled. Oh, keep in mind, these guys have full suits of armor on.
Oh, these guys have. Oh, and I can just imagine like
The-
what the armor looks like. Like I'm sure like they put like some pots and pans together.
You
Just like
thought.
Cans of Campbell's noodle soup on their shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, strainer as a helmet.
Strainer as a helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
Asshole.
Exactly. So these guys have this full suit of armor and heavy automatic weapons. And like I said, these cops only have 9mm pistols. So they've got this place surrounded with vehicles, but they can't do anything. They're just kind of sitting behind the cars getting shot at by these big ass guns. So they start shooting at them, and they talked about how some of the cops had poor aim, just couldn't shoot them. Some of them were noticing the bullets literally not piercing the armor. Like the armor is blocking these pistol bullets.
Wow.
Okay? So keep that in mind. And then they ended up radioing in and telling the cops, like, hey, like, if they start moving toward, like, we can't stop them. Like, we got to let them go. So they're like, fuck, we got to call SWAT. So SWAT comes, and these guys,
I'm surprised SWAT wasn't already there.
Yeah.
well, they're probably on their way as soon as it got crazy. But it got to a point where they were like, we can't do anything. We got to let the SWAT get here. We just got to kind of hold them down. So they had a getaway vehicle that they had put a gas tank in the back seat of with plans to probably destroy evidence. So they're wanting to get to their getaway vehicle, and they start heading there. SWAT member, they end up getting split up, the two guys. One of them starts getting into the getaway vehicle, but gets shot as he's getting in the driver's side. They keep shooting, too. Like, he's shooting while getting shot. Gets into the car, and that was pretty much it for him. He died. Yeah, he wasn't able to get anywhere in the car because the car that he got in was not the getaway vehicle. Sorry, it was not the getaway vehicle he got in.
Wrong car.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it wasn't wrong car. It was just a car, and he was just trying to get in a car because he was carrying bags of money.
Yeah.
So and it was a Jeep that somebody had turned on the emergency stop switch.
Hazards.
No, there's a name
The
for it.
fucking emergency brake?
No, it's when you can't turn it all back on.
Oh.
It was the 90s. You know all about them cars, bro. You remember the emergency switches?
No.
Noob. Anyways, so he can't go anywhere. He gets fucking shot up. And then Emil, this is wild. This dude he tried his damn hardest. Now keep in mind, 12 cops and 8 civilians were shot throughout this. 2,000 rounds were let off.
Jeez.
So this was like,
In an hour?
this was a wild shootout. Like,
That
it was
sounds
not
wild.
calm at all. It was constantly shooting. So they end up kind of getting him pinned by the getaway vehicle. I almost call it the gateway vehicle. The gateway to fucked. They don't get it. He's over by the getaway vehicle having a shootout with them. And they end up shooting him at one point, but he continues to shoot while one-handed. Gets to a point where his gun jams, pulls out his pistol, continues shooting.
Gotcha.
They
Trooper.
they end up finally getting him through the bottom of the car, shooting his legs, being uncovered.
The shins.
Yeah, took his shins out.
That's
They
just
get him-
dirty.
He
Yeah.
drop shot.
That's just dirty,
They were
dude.
screen walking.
That doesn't follow any fucking video game logic that I've ever seen.
Really.
Yeah, I'm upset by that. You don't
Speaking
just shoot
of video
legs.
game logic, GTA 5 has a mission based off of this.
Do they really?
We rob a bank.
Yeah.
I bet they're idiots in the.
Yeah. Oh, these guys were such idiots. Like them just raging during the bank robbery and just doing all kinds of dumb stuff.
Probably on steroids.
There was a couple notes in there about them just saying
Freaking the
stupid
fuck
things.
out.
Oh, so after he got shot, he's laying on the ground. They come over. Oh, the first guy, when they killed him, what was crazy is they shot him when he was getting in that car, and they shot him. They continued to shoot him while he was on the ground, and then cuffed him, and then took his mask off. They were like, just got to make sure.
Just gotta make sure.
Just got to make sure.
Protocols, you know.
So back to Mill. He's shot. He's laying on the ground. They come over. They didn't continue shooting him, which I thought was kind of weird. But maybe probably because they unloaded like 30 rounds in this dude's legs. They come over and they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Phil." He said a fake ass name to him.
Right. Yeah.
And they were like, "Who else is with you?" They thought that there was another guy, and then he just told them it. He was like, "Nah, shoot me in the head."
They just kill me. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
That's
So
a ride or
they
die.
waited there, and they were like, "All right, EMTs." The EMTs didn't arrive for 70 minutes, so he ended up dying
LA
of
traffic.
just bleeding out. Yeah, LA traffic gets you, man. You get off on that exit, you're just stuck, and you're just
Nobody's willing to get
you're
over
hearing
for you.
gunshots, and nobody wants to get off.
Exactly.
Everybody's taking left.
I only get off to gunshots.
Oh no. So he ends up dying, and it was not successful, but very bloody, violent, long, and probably very loud.
It says here that they took muscle relaxants to calm their nerves before they went in. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, they hopped up on creatine and they're like, "I'm shaking."
By the way, these guys
And they, like,
these
popped
guys
some,
do
like,
not
ice cold
look
and took a
scary.
nap.
They do not look scary.
I'm imagining like 2 Bruce Willises going in there.
Why Bruce Willis, dude?
Guys, he's a
Bruce
tool.
Willis?
Imagine these guys are tools. Bruce Willis is a tool. Anyone who likes Bruce Willis is a tool.
By the way, Lexi, the skeleton, his name is Jeff. This is Jeff. You're welcome.
He dead.
You know, I was really hoping that they were gonna do some like Ocean's 11 shit. I feel like the first bank robbers probably had it more right. I feel like a robbery doesn't work. I feel like robbers get caught, burglars have a chance.
Yeah,
I-
because being a robber, you gotta think. Even with Bonnie and Clyde, yeah, is that what their names are?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
They
They
were
were
robbers.
robbers.
They were doing it, but everybody knew who they were.
But
They're
they
just
were
kinda waiting on it.
They were cold blooded. Like,
Yeah, they just walked in and shot people.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. They just.
And I don't think they were as successful as you guys probably think they were back in the day.
I mean, they were just on a mean streak for a long time. You know what I mean? Like they just kept going.
But they weren't getting that much money.
No, they were in it for the killing.
Yeah, just the thrill of it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the thrill?
And they were just fucking. They were fucking constantly like, oh yeah.
Fucking like,
Yeah.
get the fucking, get the, what are we doing here? I don't know. Just, let's go.
Did you
One
see
guy's
his
like,
face?
Do you want me to grab the money or not?
There's actually
Get off.
a good little mini series out there about them. It's pretty good.
What about Al Capone and his squad?
Oh, I don't know too much about them.
Yeah, they would just kind of walk in and rob the place and leave. But they were also like paying the cops to fuck off.
Yeah, that's a mob. That's
see,
kinda-
that's mob.
But they were still robbing the banks though.
Yeah, but if you're
So it's like a
mob-
mix of both?
Well, you're like God
I feel like
mode
it's.
if
I
you're
feel
the
like it is
mob.
burglary because
Right,
like
it's burglary and a little bit of robbing.
yeah.
I don't
But both.
know. I don't
They
know,
did the
like I
robbery
said.
part just for show. That was a little like glamour.
Yeah. It was more for like a display of power.
Yeah, like I own this town, and he's
Yeah.
doing it while on the news, and he's like, "Yeah, now follow me on Twitter."
Fuck with me, you know. Have you seen my Vine?
Have you seen my wife? She's gone.
Tell her to come home. I'm tired of robbing banks.
I just want to get her attention.
I want more of a Bonnie and Clyde vibe. You know what I mean?
Man, to be a gangster, I feel like a gangster knows his time is limited. You
I think that's what's gangster about it, right?
Like,
Yeah,
live fast,
yeah.
die young.
Yeah, I feel like they just live every day knowing that they could die, and they're gonna do everything that they want to do that day. That's what makes them so fucking
Gangster.
cool.
Well, they understand life is a cycle, and dying is a part of that cycle.
You just justified me becoming a gangster. Gangsta.
What's your first gangster move?
Gangsta. What is my first gangster move?
I don't think you need to think about it. The first gangster move would be like kick all these cans over.
Ooh,
Like,
I'd be pretty gangster.
Nah, man, because that's how you just like.
Nah,
See,
that's just ignorant.
Yeah, that's just how like you don't make friends.
Gangsters need friends.
Yeah, like gangsters need friends for
Yeah,
sure.
you'll have other gangster friends.
Right, you gotta have respect amongst the
Well,
gangsters.
Gang. You need a gang.
Right,
Well, you
right.
gotta burn
Gang.
down your bridges first, you know?
You gotta burn the bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta kick all
disappoint a
these.
parent.
Piss off all your friends. Then you gotta make new ones.
Well, you gotta find a good way to make some money, right? Something that's not necessarily like being done real well at the moment.
Kind
You know, something that's like
strip.
right on the edge of being legal or illegal. You know.
Yeah.
Like prostitution.
Yeah. That's just illegal.
Do you think a politician could be a gangster?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. They are gangsters.
All of them.
Yeah. 100% they are.
I think you hit a certain point, and then once you do this, then you are a gangster. But if you don't, then you'll just be mediocre at best.
Now, what's the difference between a mobster and a gangster?
Mobster is you have people do it for you. Gangster, you do it yourself.
You fucking made that up.
That's the way I look at
I
it.
liked it.
Because a mobster, they're not going to go out. You think Al Capone's fucking robbing these places? No, he's having
Yeah,
people
he
go
did.
do it.
Yeah, he did.
No, not towards the end. Whenever he's head honcho, he's like, "Hey, go fucking rob that bank for me, and I'll see you at Meatballs at 6."
Tell your mother I said hi. Tell your mother I said good day.
Tell your mother she can eat my meatballs. Don't gangsters have to be in a gang?
Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
addressed.
All right, mobster versus gangster. Criminal gang is a gangster. Mobster is associated with a crime family.
Okay, so a mobster has a family. Gang is just like friends.
Bingo.
And
We
fun
a gang.
fact, a female mobster is called a gun mall.
A gun mall?
Hey, come on.
A gun mall. That is
Gun mall?
horrible.
Hillary
I don't know what
Clinton.
mole is.
No wonder. Oh my god.
Grandma.
We need to have a whole civil rights movement just on that.
Oh yeah, is the gun mall movement?
Yeah,
taking
wow.
over?
Mole is a euphemism for woman prostitute.
Bingo.
Gun mall is
No, just mole.
mall.
And it's gun mole.
Wow. So
The gun is British slang for thief.
Oi.
Thief.
a thieving prostitute.
Maybe.
Damn, dude, that sounds like a horrible insult.
That's Cardi B.
That's
Facts.
No, that's true. She drugged people then robbed them after having sex with them.
Facts.
I mean, she's a fucking gangster, dude.
No, it's literally
a gun mall.
It's a gun mall. Fuck them, then I get some money.
I don't like the gangster. I don't like gun mall.
We get no respect.
You can be a gangster.
Cyber Honey is part Italian, by the way.
My wife just called herself a gun mall. That's not good.
Did she? Yeah.
She said we get no respect.
That's Cyber Honey.
Maybe
That's
as
my wife.
Your wife's name is Cyber Honey? I'm just kidding. I've known that for a long time now.
Cyber Honey's Giselle.
Is it really?
Yeah. And Giselle is part Italian.
Shit, dude. What is Cece's tag on there?
Honey butt. No.
No,
wait.
it's like honey something. Because I thought that
I
it
thought,
was
no,
Cece
it's
because
the small bun.
Small.
Oh, it
Small
is.
bun.
Fuck, Giselle, just go ahead and erase
She's gonna
everything.
get you fucking whacked, dude. You're gonna get fucking G-mauled.
She's probably sitting there like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I am not his wife.
What's
Now,
the male,
just-
male counterpart for the guy who fucks and
Gangster?
Gangster?
okay.
Mobster.
Gangsters fuck?
No. You gotta realize
Gangsters do
a
fuck.
female mobster is
Is a gun
not
mall.
is a part of the mob.
She is.
I don't know what a female gangster is. I think they're just gangster. Gang.
See, but I thought gun mall was the term for someone who robs and fucks and.
No, a gun mall is a female mobster. She is the companion of a male professional criminal. Apparently. But that's according to Wikipedia.
Can't trust them.
Can't fucking trust them. Well, boys, I think it's time to wrap this guy up.
You guys want to go rob a bank?
I'm thinking about it. Although I've got a better plan than these, what was his name? Allie and
Emilio.
Oh,
Emilio.
Philip and Emil.
Philly and a Millie. Philly and a Millie.
Philly and Emilio.
Philly and a Millie. Yeah, Google those guys' faces because they do not look like they should rob a bank. Like, they need to get hard first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they weren't ready.
How do you get hard?
You, there's a pill you can take.
A pill.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Gets you hard.
Take a pill, you got face tattoos. You go bald.
All right, everybody. We love you. Thank you
Damn.
for listening.
Well,
I was hoping. I just found a. I was hoping that the movie. Have you guys ever heard of Pain and Gain?
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
No.
It's got Mark Wahlberg
Oh,
and Dwayne the Rock Johnson in it.
it's just whenever they're.
And I was hoping that that's what the
two dudes.
the
look
shootout
like.
was. Yeah, because
I
those
don't-
guys were like gym guys, and they were like criminals, and it
I
was based off a real story, but it wasn't
God.
connected.
I do not want to watch anything else with The Rock in it, dude. Like
You hate The
I
Rock?
used to. No, I love The Rock. I respect The Rock, but like, fuck, I'm tired of The Rock.
It's about drive.
It's kind of like moving out of your family's house.
Dude, I
You're like, I
watch-
love them, respect them, but it's time to go.
Yeah, like I started to watch Ryan Reynolds and The Rock's movie
That's
the
made
other
for
day.
kids, though, isn't it?
No, not
Red
really.
Notice.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. So
Ryan
I started
Reynolds is
started
fucking
watching
hot.
it. Yeah, because I was like, shit, man, it's Ryan Reynolds. Like,
Yeah, dude, he fucks.
yeah, like let's get the lotion. And so I started watching it, and it was just so fucking corny, and
Because it's made for kids.
it was so bad. But no, hold on. It was the highest view rate on launch day in Netflix history.
Probably. It's the freaking Rock.
Two big ass actors in it, man.
But it was fucking stupid.
Most high-grossing movies
Why
are.
you're saying
right?
2021 Hollywood film is stupid?
Yeah, I would say for the last
it's
10 years,
ran by
high-grossing films are
China,
trash.
dude.
Like, think about it. Like, Fast and Furious, one of the highest-grossing films, trash.
Stunk. Well, these movies are all
Star
made by the
Wars,
Chinese
highest-grossing
government.
film, trash.
What?
Marvel movies.
I mean, like,
Say it. No, say
I
it.
don't. I've
just
never
say
seen them.
Star
You
Wars
never
is
seen a
bad.
Marvel movie?
Star Wars movies?
You've seen a Marvel movie.
The old Star Warses are good.
They all suck.
The new ones suck
They
though.
all suck.
The new 3, poop.
Us three.
Now I did like Solo though. The one about Han Solo.
Oh wow.
That one was pretty solid.
You would.
Gambino's in it.
Exactly. That's exactly what.
He's actually in a lot of it too.
Oh, he's the best part, probably.
I mean, I fucking would watch it again.
You're biased. You're biased, son. You're biased.
Hey, I like the old Star Wars. It's just the new 3. They just didn't give a fuck about story anymore. And they were like, "How visually amazing can we make this?"
Yeah,
but make
they
no
were
sense.
directed by Michael Bay.
Yo, they never
Practically.
They never came out with a what was the movie with the blue people?
Avatar.
Avatar, dude. They never came out with another Avatar, and that was like the coolest movie ever when it came out.
Well, they're making a second one.
They've been saying that for like 10
Bro, they've
years
been saying
now.
that for a
No, I think
long
it's
time.
literally coming out next year.
Dude, they delayed the first one a bunch of times because shit kept happening. Because it was just costing a lot of money and actors kept getting hurt and shit.
But like, it was fucking cool.
It was
bro.
huge.
It's
Yeah,
so cool.
that movie.
Yeah.
Who is that made by? James Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two motherfuckers know how to make a movie.
We're James Cameron. It's kind of like Mad Max. Mad Max was like one of those like cinematic, like the scenes in it were just
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, Mad Max is nuts.
Well, I think there's
So-
give and take in movies like that. Where do you want to have your eyes blown out, or do you want the actors to be good?
Right. So that's my point here. James, Star Wars, they made it really pretty.
That's what I said. They stopped caring about the story and they just cared only about the visuals. That's exactly what I said.
Everything
that's
comes
exactly what
full
happened.
circle, like James's wheelchair wheel.
All right.
It's
Wow.
over.
So
It's over. We lost the
the
whiteboard. It's
whiteboard's
over.
gone. All right, guys.
Love
Thank
it.
you for listening. If you're on Facebook, give us a like and subscribe. God, I always told myself I would never say that.
You just said it twice.
There you are.
You already fucking know it.
Wow.
But yeah, thanks for giving us a watch. We need any support we can get.
And his support. Tell your mothers.
Tell your mother.
We love mothers.
I do get along with any mother. If you were to introduce me to your mother, she'll probably like me more than you. It's not a joke. All right. See you later.
Peace out.
Good night. Cheers.
This is gonna be
Go rob a
awkward.
bank. Go rob a
I guess
bank.
I should get the fucking.
Dun, 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 dun.